Hey, we're the Venetia Fair, and you're listening to Tory Talks Music.
Can you first just introduce yourselves with your name, what you do in the band, and since Thanksgiving is coming up, tell me what food you are most excited to be eating on Thanksgiving.
My name is Mr. Chark. I do a lot of cool stuff in the band. Some just awesome stuff. I'm like the cool one.
I'm Chris, and I also party.
Yeah, we're handsome. We party a lot. We eat a lot, and not too much though. We try to stay in shape. You know,
Not me anymore.
he kind of let himself go.
I don't care.
We don't eat too much. Whatever I can get my stupid idiot little hands on to eat. I don't really have any set plans, but I'm sure I'll find dinner somewhere. And if there's a lot of it and if it's hot, it's good. That's kind of my two criteria for food, is the quantity and the temperature.
I'm going to be with Clayton, so whatever he makes.
So you guys just recently announced a tour for the winter.
Oh, yeah.
So tell me about the bands that you are going to be touring with first.
Which tour? We have a couple tours coming up this winter. Or how many of them are announced? Oh, yeah. We only...
I'll cut that out.
I was kidding about that.
Yeah, you can
Gotcha.
leave it in. It's kind of a teaser.
Yeah. So,
But in December, we're going out with a lot of different bands. We're kind of doing 3 days at a time with different bands. There's not really a band that's going to be with us the whole time, but a lot of bands that we have never met before.
some bands that we have met. Oh my God! Stop! What the fuck? So some bands that are old friends of ours. We're doing a date with the Gay Blades from New York, New Jersey. We're doing a couple dates with those Mockingbirds.
I don't know that.
Yeah. And some bands, we're doing a couple dates with this band called Macari down in Florida.
There's not really anybody that's really with us, so
We're doing basically it's like a lot of little mini tours, which is kind of fun. So we'll be going out for 3 days at a time with a couple different bands, and
it's a full tour for us, but it's a mini tour for a lot of bands.
yeah, we're doing 3 dates with those Mockingbirds, then we're doing 4 dates with Audio Strobe Light.
Oh, but most of all, our singer Ben is really excited about doing these dates with this band called Cosmoscope. I don't know why. He's so excited. We met them a couple times and played some shows with them.
They're from outside Atlanta.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool. And then, down in Florida, we'll be touring with a band called Macari. And then kind of back up, we're doing a couple dates with Storm the Bay. The bottom line is we're not touring with one band for the whole time. We're touring with a few different ones at various points in the tour, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And you should just check our Facebook to find out who we're touring with at that spot in the tour, wherever you're from. Not you particularly. That was plural view to the view.
The listeners, anyone who's watching and or listening.
The peasants.
Yes. The tour that you guys are going on, that is a bunch of mini tours for other bands.
Yeah,
Right.
well,
it's called.
Just consider it a tour.
Hold on. It's called Karen.
I hate the name.
The Venetia Fair presents Karen's Bag of Daddies.
It's so bad.
Why?
That's the name of the tour.
It's so stupid.
So we can refer to it by name from now on because you know the name. Karen's Bag of Daddies.
Can we just call it Karen?
Yes.
You can call it whatever you want. But
Wait, but why? Why is it called that?
what do you mean, why?
Where did you come up with that name?
From the internet, probably. I don't know.
Oh, sorry, it was a question. This is an interview. I asked questions.
It's similar
It's a
to
name.
it's similar to twerking. It's kind of just a thing that people do and say.
Oh, okay.
You just aren't. You don't get it. It's over your head. You're not in.
Now, you guys have been posting a lot about playing some of the older stuff from older EPs and things. Are there any songs in particular that you guys want to bring back?
What do you mean by bring back? Like play?
like play after a long period of time that
Yeah,
did?
we've just been working on tightening up. Let's just forget about this, which is one of the. I think it's the second track on the Circus, which is a pretty old one. We used to play it a lot. It's actually the oldest song in the world. It was written, yeah, like 200 ago. 2 hours ago. We wrote it 2 hours ago. And so we're playing.
And that was the creation of all music.
Yeah. But I think people like that. It's an oldie, and people want to hear it. So hopefully they want to hear it. If not, we won't play it. Cause fuck it. So yeah, that's a sneak peek at one of the older songs we're playing.
Are you guys traveling anywhere that you haven't played before?
I don't know. I don't really know about these things. I'm kind of like the cool one in the band, so I just like do cool stuff and show up, and then like I'm like, oh, this place is cool.
Okay, so tell me this: if someone wanted to be as cool as you, how would they go about doing that?
I don't know. It's really something that comes with playing the bass. You're probably gonna have to play the bass.
Now, I know that you said you don't really know about these things because you're the cool one in the band.
Yeah, always doing
But
stuff.
I'm gonna ask anyway because a while back, well, not really that far back, but like kind of a while ago, there was a little bit of talk on the Facebook page about doing like a house show tour type thing.
Oh yeah,
Is anything going on with that?
We wanted a party.
I heard about that. I saw it posted on
Oh, you did?
Yeah, Facebook.com/the Venetia Fair. I was browsing that and saw some talk about it.
The thing about it is that we're way more into hanging out at house parties than we are playing music. So we figured if we could go play like a shitty 25-minute set, we would get to hang out at a house for like maybe 4 or 5 hours, and that was sweet. So we decided maybe we should do that. But then the reason that it didn't happen is because we realized that we could just play no music and we could hang out at our own house.
Also,
So it's not happening?
well,
You don't want to know.
I don't know if it is or it isn't.
You don't want
and
to know.
even if I stop. A lot of people expressed concern about not only letting us play music in their house, but just letting us in their house, period.
Why?
Scabies mostly.
It's contagious.
Oh.
I carry bed bugs in a pouch with me.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I also saw some talk, not very specific talk, but there was talk about the band starting a podcast.
Oh yeah, we were thinking about that.
Where did you guys like come up for the idea for this podcast? Like, what sparked that whole?
Honestly, we have a lot of fun when we're hanging out, and we're like,
It would be funny if somebody else saw or heard what we're talking about.
So it was kind of based just on us being like, man, fucking pretty cool dudes. Like, I like him, he likes me. We're cool dudes, and we want other people to see how cool we are. So that's why we wanted to do a podcast.
Let's ask them a Christmas-themed question to end this interview.
I have the answer.
Oh, hold on. I got this. This might not be the last question because it's not a very good, like, last question. But if you had to describe your sound with a Christmas cookie, what would that be?
The white ones with the powder around it.
I think it would be way, like, really just a really burnt cookie. Like, unedible.
Why?
But it started out the circle one sphere with the powder, the white powder, and there's circle spheres.
Tell me your favorite Christmas song.
Didn't we just answer that question?
No, that was about a cookie.
Oh, Cookie.
My favorite Christmas song is definitely probably Enter Sandman by Metallica.
Good choice.
Exit light, enter night. Take my hand. We're off to Winterland.
By Metallica. Kirk Hammett is
It's
like...
about Christmas night.
Oh,
Exit light. That's the daytime. Enter night. Christmas night. Take my hand.
There's a song by
All the way with Santa.
an old blues dude called Willie Dixon called Backdoor Man, and I like to think he's talking about Santa. He says, the men they don't know, but the little girls they understand. Backdoor Man. That's the line. So I think he's talking about Santa.
okay. Next, this is really gonna be my last question. So tell me your favorite Christmas or holiday season movie, and if you could be a character in that movie for a day, who would you be?
Oh my God. Bad Santa. I would be the Bad Santa. He's awesome. He doesn't give a fuck. And he's really depressed, which that's the character I would be.
Mine would be Hot Rod, and I would be Sully.
That's not a Christmas movie.
That's still my answer, though. Sully's in it for maximum 1 second and has 0 lines, in case you were wondering who Sully is in the movie. But if you watch it, wait for the name. It's hilarious.
Can I take back my answer?
Yes.
I don't have a better one. I just think it was a stupid answer.
Yes,
Oh.
you took it back.
Okay.
You haven't said anything.
Okay.
Okay, but seriously, that was my last question.
I don't like goodbyes.